Assalamualaikum friends and lecturer. My name is Muhammad Aiman bin Muhammad Rizwan. I am a first year food technology diploma student in UiTM Kuala Pilah. The topic that I chose for a video assignment today is Ester. So, some of the content that I will share with you all are the definitions of Ester, process of esterification, Ester naming, properties of Ester, and Ester in daily life. Why I chose this topic? Well, I always find Ester an interesting topic, so I would like to share my knowledge with everyone, and we hope that everyone will benefit from it. And I would like to increase people awareness about ingredients that have been used in their daily life. Okay, to start off, ester in terms of definition means a chemical compound derived from acid in which at least one hydroxyl group is replaced by an alkyl group. Ester is formed through a reaction between alcohol and a carboxylic acid. The reaction process is called esterification. They are utilized in various industries, including food, cosmetics, pharmaceutical, and plastics. While you might feel confused with the information that I just gave you, but don't worry, everything will be explained in the next slide. Okay, so now we are going to take a look at the esterification process. In order for esterification process to occur, of course you need carboxylic acid and alcohol, but the reaction is also need to be accompanied with the presence of a catalyst. Sulfuric acid is the most widely used catalyst for this reaction, and have you wondered why we need catalyst anyway? The answer is we use it to quicken the reaction. Other than that, we can also apply heat to the mixture during the reaction process to further quicken the reaction and to get our product, which is our ester and water. So let's take a look at this slide to further hone your understanding. So we are going to use ethanoic acid and ethanol to produce ester. These are the structural formula of ethanoic acid and ethanol before the process of esterification occurs. So, during the reaction, the OH molecule from ethanoic acid and the hydrogen atom from ethanol's hydroxyl group will be removed, and new bond between ethanol and ethanoic acid will be created, thus producing ester. As you can see, this is the structural formula of ester produced, which is ethyl ethanoate. The highlighted part in structural formula is the functional group of ester, and it is the atom responsible for giving ester its property and characteristic that we are going to see later. Moving on, now we are going to learn how to name ester produced. We can directly name the ester using the reactants used in the reaction. In this case, it is ethanoic acid and ethanol. We name the ester using the alcohol first. Okay, so we drop HANol from the ethanol and add YL to the back of it, so it will become ethyl. Next, for ethanoic acid, we will drop OIC acid from the name and add ATE to it, and it will become ethanoate. So after it's done, we can add both of it together, starting from the alcohol, ethyl, then the carboxylic acid, ethanoate, and that's how you name the ester. So it will become ethyl ethanoate. It is the same concept for second example. Change methanol to methyl, the butanoic acid to butanoate. Put it together and you will get methyl butanoate. So that is how you name the ester. So next, we are going to roughly learn about the properties of ester. First and foremost, it have a really pleasant smell. It can smell sweet like fruits or fragrance like flower. Second property is they are highly volatile. What does highly volatile means? Which it means it can vaporize really easily. And for the final one, unlike its derivative, alcohol, ester is soluble in water while alcohol is not. Okay, so if you're wondering why is there an ester name under the fruit, it is because some ester have similar smell or flavor like real fruits. These are the example of those ester and the fruits that have similar smell or flavor with it. So like I said earlier, esters are widely used in various industries. But how? Okay, to give you an example, some companies such as Coca-Cola, Pepsi and Nestle use ester as food flavorings to further enhance the taste of their products. In cosmetics industry, ester might be included in moisturizers, lotion, creams, and makeup items. This is for the emollient and conditioning properties. So, if you remember, we need alcohol to produce esters, right? We Muslims might wonder, is food that have ester as its ingredient halal? Well, the answer for that is ester is not inherently haram in Islam. Whether an ester is considered halal or haram can depend on the specific source and its intended use. For specific and detailed information about the halal status of particular ester, it will be advisable to seek guidance from authorities knowledgeable in Islamic jurisdiction. So that's all for my video presentation today. I hope you guys can benefit something from it, and see you next time.